Hit her with the.
You pulled me close to you. You brought me here, a place where I could find myself in you. I won't back down, freedom is what I choose. No more fear, 'cause I have found my happiness in you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, sports fans, and Lion Nation. You have tuned in to the SAGU Sports Network's feature broadcast today here in the Schaefer Center, coming to you live from Waxahachie, Texas. This is going to be a fun one because it's kind of a rivalry day here on this great Saturday. Man, what a beautiful day outside. Not hot. I think high 70s, low 80s. Beautiful day to be outside. But for a couple hours here, we're going to be on the inside of the Schaefer Center watching some great volleyball action coming to you from the Sooner Athletic Conference. These two opponents are two of the bigger beasts historically in women's volleyball in the Sooner Athletic Conference. And more than that, two great rivalries or opponents that have created this rivalry over time, because way back when, both of these teams were in the Red River Conference, and then they both simultaneously moved over to the Sooner Athletic Conference and really have boistered up the credibility to the Sooner Athletic Conference as well. And this is going to be a ton of fun to watch. Got more stats and strategic X's and O's coming at you. But right now, we're going to go down courtside with our very own Jazra Williams. She's with head coach Hank Moore. Take it away, Jazra.
Thanks, John. Coach Myers, Tompkins, and Tipton played exceptional games last night. Which one of these frontline players impressed you the most?
Well, I tell you, Ava played one of her best matches of her 4-year career. She really played at a high level, but Emma also played at a great level. And if you watch what Karina did, blocking, and then she had some really nice swings. So all three of them played at a very high level last night. Very proud of those three girls.
You guys are currently ranked 13th in the NAIA Top 25 poll. What will it take tonight to come through and crack the top 10?
Well, I think there's a good chance of cracking the top 10. We got to take care of this match here, but if we take care of business today, there's a lot of stuff that's taking place, and I think we got a chance to get in the top 10.
What are your thoughts on this Wayland Baptist team, and what will it take, again, to come away and continue the winning streak of 12-0?
Well, for us, it starts with serving. We got to serve tough. We serve tough and consistently. That'll keep them out of system. If they're out of system, they'll have a really hard time setting their best player, which is number 9, their middle. Kid's a very good player. So if we can keep them out of system, we'll keep them from being able to set her, and that'll really help us.
Thanks, Coach, and good luck today. Back to you, John.
Thanks, Jazz and Coach Moore. Yeah, I mean, just some great words there from Coach about how the season's going and where they see the future going. And man, it's one of those things. You're so excited to be a part of a ball club, a team that is doing such a phenomenal job at 11-0 now, an undefeated season so far, and yet it's not just the preseason kind of idea. You're in conference play, and now you're everyone's starting to believe, and like he said. And that's kind of breaking news. We got a shot to break in the top 10. I mean, it's the first time ever to break in the top 15. But the top 10, wow, that's an elite group of volleyball clubs in America to be in. And we here at the SAGU Sports Network, we get to see and we believe that this is a top quality team. But they're going to have to get the win tonight against Wayland, a struggling Wayland. But you can never take any Sooner Athletic Conference matchup for granted. If you sleep at all on any team in this conference, they will send you home with a tear in your eye. So you cannot take it for granted. Right now, we're going to go down to the courtside for the opening prayer, the national anthem, and the starting lineups. You're watching the SAGU Sports Network.
The safe travels making it to this match. Lord, I pray that you watch over the players, Lord, that you protect them from all injury, and may you extend that protection to everyone traveling back home today as well. We love you, we praise you, and may everything we do honor you. In Jesus' name, amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets break left, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And now the starting lineups for today's match, beginning with the Pioneers of Wayland Baptist University. Number 2, Elizabeth Worth. Number 5, Shantae Moore. Number 8, Carly Hybright. Number 9, Number 10, Maria Eduardo Mata. Number 13, Samantha Ingram. And at libero, number 19, Brenna Daniel. Head coach for the Pioneers is Jim Giacomazzi. And now the starting lineups for your SAGU Lady Lions. Junior, number 3, Riley Burcham. Senior, number 5, Ava Myers. Senior, number 11, Emma Tompkins. Sophomore, number 15, Lily Hanna. Freshman, number 18, Alexandra Bonnet. Sophomore, number 24, Karina Tipton. And sophomore, libero, number 10, Tessa Glick. Head coach for the SAGU Lady Lions is Hank Moore. Assistant coach is Nick Moore, and graduate assistant is Callie Umfenauer.
And here we go, down court side to some live action. The pregame festivities have been had, and the starting lineups have been made. And if you were listening, it was 4 juniors and 2 freshmen coming in to play for Coach Giacomazzi for Wayland. And you have 2 seniors, a junior, 2 sophomores, and a freshman for your Lady Lions, because you have 2 senior leaders, the veterans, and a junior. I mean, that is a great key to always maintaining control, composure, the maturity that is on the floor. And people have said already, you know, this SAGU team looks so much different maybe than in the past, because you don't have maybe the 1 or 2 what you would call go-tos and the big names, but now you have this just veteran crew that's always on the floor, leading fantastic youngsters like the freshman and Bonet. And you can just see her maturity level just raising with every game. So the chemistry is off the charts. I don't know if I've seen chemistry like this for the Lady Lions in the past. Glick gets it over. Now Wayland has the opportunity to come in hard. No, great block by Emma Tompkins. She's picking up where she left off. Just a fantastic night last night. Solo block Emma Tompkins for the first point of today's match. Maddie Petton. Back to serve. Gets it in. Great pushover. Oh, miss hit by Tompkins. So that is a hitting error from Miss Tompkins. Right over the middle. The set looked slightly low. It was going to be a quick set. Maybe she was thinking it was going to be a little higher. Oh, great block. That's a tooling of the block by Miss Alexandra Bonet. And that's what great hitters do. And you can tell she's going to be one of the next great ones from the outside hitting position. Oh, over the middle, good hit, but even better block. And Burcham, as the floor general, and you would expect, but she's just so above average at her floor vision. Saw the open position in the back right corner. Glick's there. Oh, again, little misread. Burcham shakes her head. She knew she was not on the same page with her hitter over the middle. That's 2 hitting errors, maybe even setting errors in a row. Back. Great block by Wayland, but what a dig by Tessa Glick. Coming from the side. Just a great point for the Lady Lions there. Seeing the outside hitter, number 10 for Wayland, Eduarda Mata. She's got a big swing. Myers goes cross court, and what the maturity in her gameplay and her ability to make things happen. That was a very small window to squeeze that kind of hit in. She had to take quite a bit off. She's known to be one of the big hitters on this Lady Lions team, and she just squeezed that one in. Good serve, with a receive error. That gives SAGU their first ace of the game. Tompkins gets it in, going cross court back behind the head. This is going to be a chase down by Pettin. Pettin somehow gets it in. Lindy Bowling gets it over. Oh, that's in. Oh, they're saying it was out. Wow, that looked in from up here. Let's see. Woo, that's close. That is close. Camera angle is really hard to see if they hit the line. I've got probably the best vantage of the court and all the line angles because I'm a good 25 feet, close to 30 feet up in the air. And man, that just came down so quickly. Very close. You're looking in at the other two Sooner Athletic Conference games being played right now. Actually, I take that back. Really, there's only one conference game that's being had right now. That's just 24 miles to the west of us in Fort Worth at the University, the Texas Wesleyan University, where the Rams are hosting OPSU, who played here last night. What a great team. Texas Wesleyan beat Wayland, and now the travel partners in OPSU and Wayland Baptist, they flip-flop, and that's just kind of how the weekends work in the Sooner Athletic Conference. And so we'll see what OPSU can do. They did not win a game last night, but it was close. It was a barn burner every game. Tipton from over the middle gets her first point of the night. And batting 1,000, first kill attempt, first successful kill. Wayland's just got to get it over. Free ball goes to Tompkins. Hard to handle. Oh, good block. There was a blocking tandem there by Hinojosa and Ingram, but it looked like maybe Ingram had the most hand on it. Hinojosa serves, just gets it in, goes to Myers. Myers errantly hits it too far to the left. She really tried to guide that one more than hit it. Hinojosa serves again. Bowling, Burcham, big hit! Karina Tipton. That's probably the most in sync I've seen Burcham and Tipton this year. And that's a tougher setup because Karina Tipton stands in a good 6'3", maybe a little taller, and it's so different than serving the other young ladies on this club for Burcham. And that was tipped by Tipton. So Wayland trying to hang in there, keep some momentum going. Burcham, quick set down to Lily Hanna. And she is having a monster season. Bonet rotates in for Bowling. Ava Myers serves again. Cross court to Bonet from Burcham. And wow, great hit back. Sneaky. Oh, that's going to be wide right. Another hitting error for Myers. Not in her normal far outside position. Misjudges that one. Pinter. Or Pinter, I'm sorry. And there you go. Bonet tools the block off of Ingram's outside hand. Tessa Glick back to serve for the Lady Lions. Gets it in. The receive is successful. Bertram gets it to the middle. Easy set for Rico. Got to get it over. Free ball over, and that's going out of bounds. Critchie. Bertram to Tompkins, and that was just hit very hard. And number 2, Worth, the setter, just trying to get a hand on it. Throws the chicken wing out there. Glick serves again. Going to Tompkins again. She just goes straight over the block, saw the opening. Over Heiderbrecht. And I believe it was Shantae Moore standing in there as well. Bertram already with 2 kills, hitting 100%. Well, 1,000. Batting 1,000, I guess you would say. 8 assists already. Bonet hitting a 400 with 2 kills, and Karina Tipton, just as assistant coach Nick Moore would say, just killing it. No pun intended. She's got 2 kills, batting 1,000 in hitting percentage. What a fun time to be a coach of a club that just understands role play, what to do when they're out there and receiving all the coaching that is being given, the strategy that is at play. And if you've been around volleyball for a long time, you already know it's a great game of chess. It is a great game of chess. But if you are fairly new and you haven't gotten into the X's and O's of the way this game works, you should do so. It is fascinating to see rotation strategy, how the players move around to get in the right spot. It's fantastic. Bertram gets it on the outside, goes to Bonet. She hits it real hard, well defended, but that's a super block by Lily Hanna, who stood in there on her own. Got the solo block. And that is what they call a rejection. Heiderbrecht gets it over. Bonet, good hit. Good dig by Wayland Baptist, but mishandled on the final hit, and it goes a little wide left. It's a good idea, really. Trying to go down the line, but those windows are awfully tight. Bonet gets a block. Easy block. And in the world of college volleyball, there's an official technical term that they use for that. It's called happy birthday. Now it's got to be a free ball by Heiderbrecht. Good system play going to Tompkins. She eases it over. Going over the middle again. Hanna gets it. Heiderbrecht, big swing. Glick digs. Hanna again. A little too much. No longer batting 1,000. She gets her first hitting error of the game. It's a good stab, though. Trying to go to the back left corner. And she's just unstoppable, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching the formation of one of the great player seasons being put together by Emma Tompkins. Pettin with really quick hands, because that was a very tough hit by Heiderbrecht. She does get her mid on it, but couldn't get it in play. That's a service error by Ava Pinter. New rotation come in. And this is Lindy Bowling, number 1 for the Lady Lions. She is the spark plug of this Lady Lions engine. Oh my goodness. She's got great success. That one play where you get her on the far left outside and she goes cross court. Her percentage is incredibly high. Again, Emma Tompkins. Just making it look so easy. Heiderbrecht goes cross court, as well as Myers goes backside cross court, leaving herself a lot of room to get that in, and it does fall. 22-8. Okay, good swing. Took a little page out of Myers' book there. Went back opposite corner. That's in. Myers is now finding the groove. It's 23-9. Emma Tompkins, the serve. Behind the 10-foot line, big hit by Tompkins. It was well received by Wayland. Tipped him with a huge swing. And it was just a better block. Oh my goodness. That hit off the, I think that hit off the foot. I don't know if we'll get to see the first hit there in the replay, but that was odd because Heiderbrecht, yeah, right there, she leans down to dig. It misses her hand and ricochets off her foot. Burcham gets it in. Going over the middle. Oh, that was a ricochet from Brenna Daniel, the libero. And that is the first set in the books, 25-10. 4 of those 10 points that Wayland earned, or I should say 4 of the 10 points that Wayland got were off of SAGU errors. So offensively, they earned 6 of those 10 points. And then 4 of those points were made by SAGU error. Right now, we're going to kick it to one of our sponsors, Baylor Scott and White, but we will be back in just a couple of minutes. You're watching the SAGU Sports Network. And we want to thank Baylor Scott and White for being a faithful supporter of SAGU athletics and all things SAGU, really. What a tremendous medical company that we've been able to partner with. And they love the Lady Lions of SAGU. Thank you for your support, Baylor Scott and White. So, the last 5 years, Wayland Baptist and SAGU have met in 10 matches. So the last 10 matches, SAGU has won 8 of them and lost 2 of them. It's a pretty good record as of late, as of the most recent history. But it's not always been that way. That kind of seems a little lopsided, but really the games are always incredibly close. This year, Wayland is experiencing a little bit of a downtrend, which is out of the normal for them. Everyone that knows the Wayland program, they're a superior athletic department and program, and always produces the highest level of excellence in what they play. So teams go through rebuilding years, for sure. This is probably what Coach Giacomazzi would say is a rebuilding year. And so you're seeing a Wayland team come in, and every game they're learning and getting better. It's tough when you're facing an opponent, and especially a rival opponent that is on such a hot streak and just in the groove at 11-0. And every game, I'm sure, played forward is going, you're in this record-setting mode. And the belief mechanism that happens when you're in that mode, you just don't believe you can lose. And I believe Coach Moore would say the same thing there, that belief becomes one of the biggest parts. And as long as you bring your focused game and your belief that you can't lose, you won't lose. Tessa Glick with a look of disgust says, I know I can do better than that. That was a service error for the first point, which goes to Wayland. Hannah had to short swing that. And Emma Tompkins. I'm just running out of words, adjectives, nouns. I don't have the words to continue to describe how well she is playing. Tompkins goes up. Not sure what the call was, because that looked like a legitimate joust. Nonetheless, R1 blows the whistle, gives the point to SAGU. Now we move forward. Long hit by Ingram, Samantha Ingram, the junior out of Kemper, Texas. Transferred in from Rock Valley College in Illinois. Tompkins again. Redefining the records as we watch in real time. There goes Burcham. She sees the floor so well. It's going to sound biased, I know, because you're watching the SAGU Sports Network, and I'm saying this about a SAGU student athlete, but Riley Burcham, best setter in the nation. Oh, great block by the tandem blocking duo of Burcham and Tompkins. And the energy from the Lady Lions bench is high. That's, 3 hairs too long. Service error. SAGU. That was a quick set behind her head from Riley Burcham to who else? Emma Tompkins. I mean, there's no real reason to go away from the well when the well is producing so much high-quality H2O. Figuratively speaking, of course. Rotations are being made by Wayland. Now Lindy Bowling to serve. Uh-oh. Burcham dove for that and did not get it. Looked like she got a little hand burn from sliding across the floor. But she's one of those kind of players that just rubs a little dirt on it. And let's get back to business. This is going to be Wayland's serve. And that is a service error by Alexa Hinojosa. Hinojosa. Am I saying that right? Hinojosa. I am so sorry if I'm butchering that. A new check-in. Brenna Daniel, junior from Lubbock, Texas. Played her high school ball at Trinity Christian. Big swing by Shantae Moore. Karina Tipton now starting to get a little bit of that chemistry going with Burcham. And we're seeing this advance in real time because it's been a work in progress. And Burcham now hitting the areas where she likes, she's beginning to realize, okay, I got to get just a hair higher on those quick sets. For Tipton. And it's working out. There's a timeout by Coach Giacomazzi from Wayland. They're going to have a little discussion. And I think that discussion lends itself to having the conversation about spacing, in my layman's perspective. I think that is where the weak point for Wayland is the spacing doesn't seem to be synchronous to each other where they want to be, where they're reading the ball to come to them. So there seems to be a lot of holes or alleys that are available. And when you have hitting experts like Emma Tompkins and Ava Myers and Alexandra Bonet, it's going to be, easy to those windows are too wide to squeeze into, so they're not having to really work as hard to get balls to hit the floor in bounds. And Coach Giacomazzi, I'm sure, is just drawing that up like, we've got to tighten this part of our game up. If we can just get defensively better, and that comes in great spacing, then we're going to be able to do some things. Heiderbrecht and Moore are two really good swingers. As you can see right there, I mean, it's hard to even see. I mean, the line judge is right there, but again, looked like it hit the back part of the line. She hit that with a lot of velocity. Moore pushes it in. That was a great decision because it turns out it's kind of that off-speed pitch, so it throws the defenders off just enough. And she squeezed it in between both of them and got the point. Lily Hanna. She just goes at the defense fearlessly. Hits it hard. She picks someone there and dares them to play defense against her hit. She's having great success this year with that. Okay. It's a good hit again by Moore. Just goes over the top of the blocking tandem there, hits the fingertips, which is how you want to do it, so that if it does go long, it will go out of bounds. Wow, big hit again by Lily Hanna. And if you can see this, look, she goes right at it. If that blocking tandem wasn't there, it's going to go hit 13. Whereas you see Myers, she picks a lane where no one is. Two different approaches to hitting. Bonet gets it over. It's free ball in system. It's a good hit by Heiderbrecht. Bonet, nice medium swing, goes over the top, gets it in. Burcham. Glick has to set from the back. I don't know how she did that, but she squeezed it in. She actually delayed her hit. Usually you'll see Tompkins hit that at the very top. She waited a split second and then squeezed it in the middle. Heiderbrecht, wow, somehow gets the ball back up from a good block. Lily Hanna. She is having an outlandish game. Oh my goodness. Tompkins just drilled that one. Back to Tompkins. She tools the block. She's going to get credit for that hit. SAGU hitting well over 800 in this set. Glick serves, gets it in. Just an easy bat over for Tompkins. They go up, block. Tompkins goes back at it. It hits the hand of a Wayland player. And that goes out. So that's going to be another kill for Emma Tompkins. Bonet reads that one. That was just mishandled by Wayland Baptist on the receive. and comes right to Bonet. (20-6). It's looking real easy for the Lady Lions. We're not going to count our chickens before they hatch. But they win this one, just one more game to win. If it goes the trend, and SAGU sweeps this one, they will have won 16 sets, 17, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 17 sets in a row. 17 sets in a row. My math is right. That's a pretty crazy statistic. Not only are you undefeated, but it's just getting better and better, like from each set to each set. Okay. They come out of timeout. We're ready to play. Tessa Glick's going to be back to serve. In the front row is Hannah Tompkins and Bonet. Oh, big swing. Somehow Tompkins gets the dig. Bonet just has to get it over. And she wasn't even looking. That's a no-look shot. That's just a no-look free ball. Okay. Okay. That's just when the ball is bouncing the right way for you. Oh, good hit. That was a really nice and big swing by Alexa Hinojosa. Got to just, when you're at this rebuilding stage in your program, you got to find everything to capitalize on and turn into a positive. You know, okay, we can do this. We have players that can swing. We have players that can score. We know we can do this. Now we just got to build the confidence and start believing. Play some good defense. Get back to our normal self. Oh, that's a Glick almost runs into the camera. Wow. Glad she's okay there. But that's just all-out effort. It's 21-8 at that point. You know, this is the heart this team has. They don't want any ball to hit the floor on their watch. Here we go. Wayland making a little bit of a run. Hannah with a big swing. It's well defended. And that hit the floor. That's Heidebrecht. The almost 6-foot freshman from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Bonet trying to put it into the run, but she could not. As you see right here, just a great block. For Bertram and Tompkins. That one goes wide. Two points left. Maddie Pettin. She's the service ace specialist. Gets that one in. Oh, big block by Tompkins. Her numbers for this match, if she continues to play, are going to be absolutely insane. And again, another kill for the game point. It's 2-0. And Wayland made it a little bit closer in that game. They had a good little run. There was like a 3 or 4 point run for them that I think Coach Giacomazzi can lean into and build some confidence against arguably the best team in the Sooner Athletic Conference, at least at this point. Texas Wesleyan is sitting at 3-0 in conference. They have lost 2 overall. Means nothing really at this point. And, well, right now we're going to go down court side to Jazra Williams. She's with assistant coach Nicholas Moore, and we're going to hear a little strategy talk from Jazza. What does Coach Moore have to say, Jazz?
Thanks, John. Coach, Emma Tompkins is having an amazing game. She's hitting over 500% tonight. How would you evaluate her performance?
Probably about the same as last night. You know, as she goes, our whole team goes. So she's doing a good job. She's working hard in transition. She's blocking well as well.
Any outsider that's maybe watching the game or watching the stats of the game see that the numbers show that SAGU is playing very well, but as a coach, you're going to see other things that most people watching may not see. What are some of those things that you would like to be corrected for the next set?
Yeah, I'd like to be a little more disciplined at the block. I guess have gotten a little lazy there in that second set, but we got to be disciplined with our hand positioning and those kinds of things. We clean that up, then I think we'll finish well. Thanks, Coach.
Back to you, John.
Yeah, always the little things, the nuances that in real important and stressful scenarios, those little nuances, if you haven't practiced and played them well in previous games, may not show up in the big tense moments. So it's important, and the coaches more will definitely at least offer that advice and demand some level of improvement on the nuances, like hand position. We're talking about, fractions of an inch make a difference, and having correct technique in the smallest way can determine not only a point, but momentum. And this team really lives strongly off of positive momentum. Now I've seen them get into little slumps, and these slumps do not last very long. So they are, I talked to Coach Moore last night about how impressed I was that this young group seems to have what they call the goldfish mentality. They don't hang on to the mistakes very long. If you're on YouTube, you can definitely chime in with the chat. Joel Z, again, offering to pay for everyone's Chili's tonight after the game if we win. How did that go last time, y'all? Joel Z, did you even show up to pay the bill? This is after this W, we're going to Chili's. Maybe he works at Chili's. That's a lot of fun. David Hartman out there watching, cheering his Lions on, the great alumni. Thanks for watching, David. Here we go. Set number 3. Hannah! Lily Hannah I mean, that swing is just getting more and more powerful and confident every attempt. Every attempt, it's just getting better and better. Maddie Pettin gets it in. Heiderbrecht sends it over. This is set for Tompkins. She didn't get all of that one. That's a carry. She knew it immediately. I don't know if you'll see it here on the watch her reaction. Yep. She knew it immediately. She came down and just, I carried that. Bonet going right at the libero. Heiderbrecht going to back row. Here comes again. Bonet tooled the block like a professional. She's just a freshman. Oh my goodness. The technique is strong in this one. 4 quick points for the Lady Lions. Oh, big blast by Heiderbrecht. And that was tipped. That was tipped by a SAGU player. It looked like Burcham, maybe. Maybe Tompkins. So point, Wayland. Mishandled by Myers. This one's got to go over. Wow, well hit by Bonet. And that was put back by Wayland right into the skillful hands of Emma Tompkins. Lindy Bowling. Oh, the ace. Lack of communication there between Fawcett and Eduarda Mata. Yep, you can see Coach Giacomazzi say, you got to talk. I mean, this game is nothing if you guys don't talk to each other. You got to say who's got it. And that's like in any team sport. The higher level of communication between the players on the court, the higher level of the outcome. It's just the way it works. Team sports require excellent communication. And Coach Moore talking it over with his coaching staff, his son Nick Moore, and legend, SAGU Lady Lion legend, Callie Shaw. So good to see her back on the sidelines, at least on the sidelines. I mean, she gave us a little year break. We didn't see her last year because she wasn't playing. She was actually coaching. And they did well over in Midlothian. But she's in grad school, now considered the grad assistant coach for Coach Hank Moore. And she's going to be a fantastic coach in the future. Here we go. Back to action. Lindy Bowling. Good hard serve off a service ace right before this. Oh, my goodness. In stride. Emma Tompkins. Not really known for her velocity and power, but man, it's gotten so much more powerful this year. Her accuracy has always been stellar, but now adding some power to that game, well, that's why she's having personal records broken and set every game, it seems like. Good block, batted back. That was a quick whistle. Samantha Ingram looks at R1 and says, wait, what? What? I hit that. That was blocked. I hit it legitimately, and she did. It did fall to the ground, but I think it was a quick whistle. That was short, bounced on the wrong side. Another point for Lindy Bowling. Lindy Bowling's a great service specialist, but even better defensive specialist. But her attitude and just drive really enhances the overall attitude of the team. There's Ava Meyer. She tooled the block on the outside, hit it off of Samantha Ingram there. A little wet spot on the floor. Mop-up duties by Burcham. And now we're ready to play. Bowling. Oh. Bowling thought about going for it. You'll see her raise her hands right here after it hit and then pulled them down. Thought it was going to be out. Just got to play it all. Can't risk it. And make that kill number 15 personal record high. Her previous personal record over a 3-set match was 13. She has 15 now. Raising the bar. She goes to the bench. Kaya Bach comes in to serve. That's a big hit. That's off the hands of Tipton. No, actually, they award that point to SAGU. I thought that hit Tipton. They say she did not hit it. Myers swings incredibly hard. Undefendable. She's got one gear, and that's just kill you. It's the kill you gear. If you put your hands up, I'm going to break your forearms. That's the kind of attitude. Oh, Pettin got a little too deep in her defensive stance. Tried to get the pancake here. Oh, almost. And here comes Hinojosa. Oh, that's in. Karina Tipton. Mishandled receive there by Ingram. And that is a service ace for Riley Burcham. And there's a timeout. I think that timeout, yep, that's going to be another Wayland timeout, which is their last timeout for this set. And if they don't make an unbelievable comeback and win here, then for the match. Here's a live game look in, of course. Wayland SAGU there in your top left. But JBU taking on the perennial volleyball powerhouse in Park from Missouri. Always in the top 10 of women's volleyball. They are just a powerhouse. Of course, we're cheering hard for our conference allies here in JBU. Go get them. Golden Eagles. And then lower left you see Texas Wesleyan and OPSU. Texas Wesleyan up 2-0 Looks like some good, easy work for the Rams. Oh, and that's just barely outside for the newcomer to the game, Janae Henderson. Good swing. Oh, just a touch outside. Ingram gets it in. Bowling handles it. And now Wayland gets a good system look at it. This goes over to Henderson. She gets her first kill of the night with a positive stat. Ava Myers back to serve. Oh yeah, Shantae Moore. Oh, that's going to be too much from Miss Bonet. Oh, going to Janae Henderson again. Burcham trying to get the youngster some experience and does so. She's got 2 kills on the night. Well, actually, it's daytime. My bad. Oh, nice. That was a great set by Wayland. More. This is going to be a bright spot here in the near future. She's just a junior. She can really swing. Do some damage. And there is Alexandra Bonet from over the middle. That's an interesting play because you have 2 players very tight on one another in Tompkins and Bonet. Tompkins goes for the fake, and it's Burcham that sets it just a little bit further off the net, and Bonet comes in and cleans it up. Real interesting. Normally you would think, yeah, let's spread it out. But yeah, that's confusing. You got one in your face faking, and then all of a sudden you got a, 80-mile-an-hour fastball coming at you. Wait a minute, I thought it was a fake. Nope. Just a different person hitting the ball. I like that. I like seeing it like that. Wayland serves. Tompkins playing very tough at the net. Ashlyn Hill hits it in the net, does not go over, so you can't hit it again. And Tompkins gets number 16 on the day. She's going to have to ice that right shoulder up just a little bit. She's been doing work. And fortunately for her, it's been very accurate today, so pleasant thoughts while the ice is on. It's point Wayland. Heidelberg's back to serve. Oh no, that's going over. And that is well put back by Hinojosa. Pettin and Tompkins bump into one another. Somehow they keep the ball alive. That's Riley Burcham with just a fantastic athletic play to keep that ball up. Very unconventional point for SAGU there. Kaya Bach slaps it really hard. Oh, that is going to go long out of bounds. Kaya Bach will get another serve attempt. Bach, what a great dig. Janae Henderson mistimes her jump here. She might have thought that ball was going to go a little higher, I think. But that was in the one position. A little mop-up duty. Thank you, Lindy Bowling. While it wasn't the most spectacular hit by Ava Myers, it was effective. Looked like she may have missed it just a little bit. And I'm not to say that it was an intentional miss hit. Maybe that's how they do off speed. But it was effective. Game and match point on the line right here. Bowling. Oh. Thought that was going to be a happy birthday present for Samantha Ingram. She just mishandled the putback and it came back down on her side. And that is your volleyball match today. SAGU over the Wayland Baptist Pioneers in somewhat of a rout. Probably on paper the best defensive performance by the Lady Lions of the year, holding their opponent to right around 30. And I think the next best defensive performance was against Langston with 43 points. I'm not sure how many were in this particular match. I'm trying to add it up. Yeah, I think it was 29 points total. It's 32. 32 points for Wayland. So good defensive stand by your Lady Lions. And right there you see two legendary NAIA coaches. Two of the legends conversating, talking it over. They've had many, many, many conversations over the last 20-some years. And it's good. I'm sure there's just not a banter, but like, hey, man, we understand. We've been there. It's a rebuilding year, and we support you in it. We're going to go down courtside right now with Jazz Williams. She's with player of the game in Emma Tompkins. What does Emma have to say for herself, Jazz?
Thanks, John. Emma, you played an amazing game yesterday, but today you had a season high of 16 kills in 3 sets. What has been your mindset coming into this season?
Yeah, I think we've just been really focused on keeping our team chemistry strong, and I think that's the result of my performance today. Is definitely our defense was super strong. Riley put up great balls for me to swing at, and so yeah, definitely that, and keeping that going throughout the rest of the season as well.
Next weekend, you have your first road conference game against MACU. What is it going to take to come away with another win, continuing the undefeated win streak?
Yeah, I think we just really still have to focus on our defense, keeping that strong. As long as our chemistry is good, as long as we're playing fast, I think we're fine and we've got it.
Congratulations, Emma. Back to you, John.
Spoken like a true veteran. She understands exactly what is going on here in this season. Got to keep the chemistry where it is and maybe improve that even more. I mean, I don't know how you can, but if you can, do it. That will lead to a championship run. This chemistry is just out of sight, unprecedented. And keep the defense strong. Like, if we can keep that defense where in what we're doing currently, holding teams to 30, 40 points, 42 points, there's no way we lose. Like, just understand, in a best of 5, if you win 3, well, you're going to get 75 points in 3 sets. The winner that's the way it is. At least 75 points. So when you think you're holding teams under 50 points, wow. I mean, you're a defensive juggernaut. And Coach Moore really has this machine well oiled, and it is fun to watch. You're not going to want to miss some of the other action going on in SAGU athletics. However, we are not broadcasting the football game. You can watch it, or at least keep your ear to the ground, especially if you stay to the SAGU Sports Network social portals. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We will definitely keep you in the know on how the game is going out in Arizona. The football team is playing number 10 in the nation, Ottawa of Arizona. Ottawa University is really known to have a fantastic football program. That ranking just shows you how serious they are about it. But this SAGU football team, they've only played 1 game. No points scored against them. Talk about another defensive great, shutout there last week. But, can they keep that kind of momentum in Arizona today? Well, stay tuned. The football game is at 9 p.m. Central Time. 7 p.m. it starts out on the West Coast, because that's Pacific Coast time. So you won't want to miss that. And then not next week, but in 2 weekends, September 24th, you're not going to want to miss. I mean, this is going to be a barn burner. Another team from Arizona, but they're coming here this time in Arizona Christian. The Firestorm is always good, always good. And we get the privilege of playing them here at our home turf at Lumpkins Stadium. We will be broadcasting that. If you can at all, please be sure to make the game. Go to the game. That extra crowd noise, that extra level of fan participation in person matters. Go to the game. But if you can't go to the game, you can depend on SAGU Sports Network bringing it to you live. And Joey McWilliams of MidwestSports.net will be our special guest. He knows everything about NAIA and in all sports. It's going to be a lot of fun to have him on the program and talking. And then, of course, your commentators, Adam Ferguson and Tim Roberts, the best in the biz. The best in the biz. You won't want to miss it. So thank you so much for taking time to watch and support your Lady Lions. They are 12-0. The undefeated streak continues. So until the next time, is going to be very exciting. But until next time, may God bless you and keep you safe. You have been watching the SAGU Sports Network.